Hi, good morning. It's Saturday morning. I did my elliptical. Whoops. Trying to turn off my YouTube. I got on my elliptical this morning and almost got my 10,000 in and worked on my blog post, so that was good. I slept well and I ran out to Whole Foods even before coffee and walking, so that's a big deal. I needed to get some yogurt. I need to make some dressing. Maybe I'll show you my dress, how I make my salad dressing. But so I'll show you what I got at Whole Foods, but I hope you're having a good Saturday. Okay, so whoops, here we are. I needed some more kimchi, and I was almost gonna get the other kind, but I really am liking this a lot. I like the Korean kimchi. Okay, this Sumo, I don't know if it's called a tangerine or an orange. It was $3.50. And I have been thinking about getting one because I haven't had one in a long time. And so I remembered they were expensive, but for goodness sake. And then I bought 2 containers of the plain, low-fat, lactose-free yogurt that I'm going to start substituting for the coconut yogurt. I think I'm having too much saturated fat, so I'm going to go back to this yogurt. I don't like it as well in my dressing and on my fruit, but it does have really good macros, and it has more protein than the coconut yogurt. Not much saturated fat, and I can't read that. 8 grams of protein for 3/4 of a cup. So anyway, I'm gonna make some dressing later. There's my coffee cup waiting to have coffee. I'm gonna go walk on the treadmill though for a little while first. And then later I'm gonna open that comic book box I told you about. I opened the butterscotch already, so sorry about that. But I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna try to make my dressing. Show you how I make my dressing. I don't think I'm gonna be in the shot completely. We'll just see. I used a big coffee cup, and I did use another container that worked pretty well. I don't know if I should use that again. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to use this coffee cup, and then I'm going to use this organic plain low-fat yogurt. It's lactose-free. What it really has in it, I've discovered, is it has a lactose canceling substance in it, lactate or something like that. So anyway, it doesn't upset my stomach. It doesn't upset my stomach. That's the point. So I put in, I used to weigh this because I could be more consistent. I'm not going to put as much in because I'm not sure how much raspberries I have. I also take raspberries and I reduce them down, frozen raspberries, and I put them on the stove and I reduce them down and put cornstarch in it, so it makes this raspberry, it's kind of like raspberry jelly. I put a little bit of sweetener in it, but not much, believe it or not. And it kind of makes this raspberry jelly or jam. I love this stuff, and it's good in salad dressing. I really prefer to use cranberries, but I can't find any cranberries. I'm gonna try to use all that. So I mix it together and just kind of get an idea, because sometimes I overuse the yogurt and then I don't have enough raspberry, and I really like the raspberry. So I think I'm just gonna put all the raspberry in and then figure out from there what I'm gonna do. So I'll put all the rest of this raspberries in, and then I need to make some more raspberries, which is no big deal. It just takes a few minutes, and I put about, a teaspoon or 2 of cornstarch and make a slurry, and then I mix it in with then slowly add it. You should mix cornstarch with cold water and make it in another container and make a little slurry, and then you add it to the hot liquid and it thickens it, which is fantastic. So that's that. That's the last of the raspberries, so we're gonna have plenty of raspberry in here, but I don't like to go short on that. This yogurt does not do as well as the coconut yogurt, but the coconut yogurt has a lot of saturated fat. So I read something last night. Every time I read something about saturated fat, I kind of think, oh dear, I need to cut back on it. Because I do eat about an egg a day, egg yolk, and the coconut yogurt, and I can't remember what, oh yeah, my creamer. This is Walden Farms Chipotle Mayo. You can see it's kind of thick. It does, believe me, it does not taste like mayo, but it does have some good flavor. So I'll mix that in too, and just kind of a glop of that. And then I use Mrs. Butterworth's sugar-free. I know it sounds crazy, but even my friend Kim agreed that maple syrup is good in salad dressing. So I'm gonna put some of that in. I might use the rest of this. This is not, I can't find this in grocery stores anymore, so I ordered that from Amazon, and it was a reasonable price. I got 2 bottles of that. And I use it on other things too, sometimes, but primarily for dressing. And then I use some French's mustard. I'm about to the end of this one, so I'm gonna need to open a new one because I always have a spare mustard. That's a rule around here because I love mustard. Yeah, this is very thick. This yogurt makes it a lot thicker. The coconut yogurt it has more, it's creamier and has more fat. So anyway, I'll taste this and decide if I need to add anything to it, but that's what I put in my dressing. So there you have it. I'm gonna walk around and turn this off. Okay, hope you have a good day.